So I heard you're struggling to grow your YouTube channel. You're tired of creating videos that nobody watches, and you're tired of scrolling endlessly on YouTube for growth videos that give you the same rubbish advice. Let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another YouTube growth video. If you've watched my last video, that was all about how to start and set up your channel. And today's video is going to be once you've set it up, once you've started posting, how do you grow that thing? Like I said in my last video, so if you haven't watched that, mosey on down in the description box and find that and watch that one first. Everyone that creates these type of growth videos on YouTube has millions of subscribers, has been doing it for years and years, and really doesn't know what it's like to be in the trenches. I know. Trust me, I know. I wanted to create this video as a smaller YouTuber on how I've grown organically, what I've done to grow my channel, what I've learned, and how you can get monetized as quickly as possible. My journey is very realistic and one that you can very easily follow and replicate. I'm nothing special and I did it, so you can do it as well. We're gonna get into it, but before we do, while you're here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please help a girl out. I'm trying to grow my channel just like you are, so please go and find that subscribe button and give it a little tap. It would mean the world to me. And let's get into the tips and tricks on how you can grow your YouTube channel. First things first, the first tip that I have is buckle in. Buckle in, because it is a long and bumpy ride. If you've started YouTube and you've posted 5 videos and you're getting frustrated that nobody is watching them and you're not monetized yet, well, welcome. Welcome to the party, because it's a long game. Start YouTube because you love it and you genuinely have a passion for it. If you're trying to grow your channel for money, you are probably going to struggle. You are going to be constantly disappointed and feeling very upset. I do feel like it was a little bit easier to grow on YouTube if you started way back when I decided that I should have started and I didn't start for about 5 years following that. If only. If only. It is hard to grow now. There's no two ways around it. The market is saturated and there's lots of people posting the exact same content as you're posting. Which doesn't mean it's impossible. Let's get that straight. It's not impossible to grow, but it's hard. It's hard work. Don't let that put you off though. Don't be afraid of it because it is so rewarding. And just think, if you give up today, in 5 years' time, you could have been monetized and doing this as a full-time job. Are those 5 years of really hard work and upsetness and just being disappointed worth it? Yes, absolutely. I don't think upsetness is a word, but we'll just forget about that. So let's just get real. It's hard. Buckle in. Be prepared to be upset, to be disappointed, to work hard, to put hours into a video and it not be what your subscribers want to see. The money will come, but it will take time. So you have to learn to love YouTube first. Do it because you enjoy it, do it because you're passionate about it, and the money will come. And YouTube pays well. Once you get monetized, it does pay well. You need to be committed, you need to be motivated, and you need to stick to your content schedule. You need to be uploading regularly, and you need to be committed. You just need to commit. You need to go all in and give it your everything. My second tip is to get over your fear. I used to be so worried about what people were going to think of my YouTube channel. That's what put me off starting it for so long. Honestly, I wanted to do this for at least 5 years before I started. And for those 5 years, I thought, no, what if people think this? What if people think that? What if people think that? Like, and then what? Nothing happens, nobody dies, and it's fine. You need to get comfortable being uncomfortable, because at first it is going to be uncomfortable. You are going to post videos, people you know are going to watch them, and you probably are going to be embarrassed. That's just life. And I'm sorry to be brutal, but it's the truth. When I first started, I know there was people that watched my channel and thought, what in the hell is that girl doing? And to be honest, I thought that as well. But now I truly, genuinely, hand on my heart, do not care. I see people out in public, and if they mention my videos, in the past I would have been so embarrassed and shied away from it. And now I'm proud of it. I'm like, yeah, okay, I post on YouTube, and what? One day this is going to be my full-time job, and then who will be laughing? Because it won't be you. It will be me. Don't let this dictate what kind of videos you post as well, because I used to do that. There was types of videos I really wanted to post, but I thought they were a little bit embarrassing, or I wouldn't post them just in case certain people seen them and I didn't want them to think a certain way. Just post them. Just post them. The quicker that you get comfortable being uncomfortable, and the quicker that you get over this fear, the much more freedom you will feel. You will feel so free. Like right now, I am just speaking so freely to this camera. I don't care who watches it. I don't care what they think. I am just being authentically myself. And there's something so freeing in that. The next tip that I have is try and diversify your channel a little bit, especially in the beginning. You really need to do a bit of a trial and error process. See what works, see what doesn't work, see what you enjoy, what you hate filming, and see what brings in people to your channel. I'm not saying go completely rogue and go off niche and do completely random rogue things. Stick within your niche and stick within your little bubble of content ideas that you have. but just diversify a little bit. See what works, see what doesn't, and create more of what works. If you want rapid growth and people are watching and subscribing on a certain type of video, do that again, and then again, and then again. And then once you feel like you've done it enough times, do it again. Do it one more time. That leads nicely into my next tip, which is don't be selfish with your content. I used to create videos that I wanted to create, and I didn't care if people watched them or not. It was a video I wanted to make and I wanted to put out. And that's great if you want to use YouTube as a hobby, if you want to use it as a creative outlet and you want to make videos that you feel passionate about and you enjoy and put them out there into the world and you don't care what comes from it. That's great. You go. If you want to make videos and you want to make this a business and you want to make money, you have to make videos that people want to watch. Don't be selfish with your content and don't only create videos you want to create. Listen, if someone asks you to do a haul from a certain fashion brand, do it. If somebody asks you to do a makeup look with a certain lipstick, do it. If you're going on holiday and somebody asks you to vlog it, do it. Just do it. Do what the people want. At the end of the day, everyone is selfish these days and people want something from you. You are providing a service to them, whether it be for entertainment, whether it be to teach them something, to show them a recipe, to help them learn. You are providing something for them. They're not watching you for you. They're watching you for themselves. They want to learn something. So if they want you to do something, do it. Nurture that relationship with your subscribers. That being said, I don't know if you've heard the rule that 50% of your videos should be for your subscribers and 50% of your videos should be for people that are new coming to your channel. So try and follow that as well. Your subscribers are invested in you, invested in your life. They want to learn more. They want to see things that maybe people that are brand new and don't know anything about you would want to see. But then you also need to create content for those new people. Why are they coming to your channel? Do they want to see what you had for tea last night? Probably not. They don't care about you and they don't care about your diet plan. But do they want to see how to do a makeup tutorial for the glowiest, bronziest makeup ever? Probably, because it doesn't matter who's doing that tutorial, they want to see that specific thing. So create content that your subscribers want to see, that they ask you to create, and nurture that relationship. Ask them, do you like this content? Should I make another video like this? Do you not like this content? Get their response, get their buy-in, find out what people want to see. At the end of the day, your watch hours and your subscribers are what are going to determine how much money you make. So you have to be making content that people want to see. If people don't watch it, you ain't gonna make any money. The next tip that I have is to learn from others on YouTube. You literally have a whole bank of video ideas and what works and what doesn't at your fingertips. YouTube is your friend. Spend time on YouTube. Research, look at other creators in your niche, look at who's getting views, look at who's not, look at what's working or what's not, and learn. Genuinely just spend as much time as you can searching and looking at other people's videos on YouTube and looking at what works and use it to your advantage. I'm not saying copy people. Don't copy people, but get inspired. Like, get inspired. Look at what kind of content they're creating, make it your own, put your own twist on it. It might just spark an idea in your brain of something you've never thought of and you think you could do so well on your channel. And this is a top tip I feel like nobody speaks about enough, but this one has helped me out so much and I use it almost for every single video now. Look for outliers in people's videos. What do I mean by that? Find a creator that you love, that you know performs well, you know that they get views, and it's someone that you aspire to be like. Go through all of their videos and find the outlier in their videos. If they always get around the 50k view mark and then they have one video that got 500,000 views, recreate that video. Recreate that video because that is what people want to see. And do it over and over again with different creators, different types of videos. Recreate the outliers. Again, don't copy, but get inspired and do something along the same theme. If they do tons and tons of hauls and they've done an ASOS haul and a Zara haul and a H&M haul, and then they do one haul for Adanola and it goes wild, do an Adanola haul. Like, it's really as simple as that. When it comes to equipment, I have a little bit of a hot take on this. I feel like if you want to grow your channel, you do have to invest. Don't think you have to do it straight away. Let's be clear, you do not have to do that on day one. You don't have to go out and spend £1,000 on day one. That would be day 11. But on day one, don't go out and spend £1,000. However, if you are someone who has been posting on YouTube for a while and you're committed and you're in it and you're in it for the long run, I do feel like you need to invest in the equipment. You are competing with people on YouTube that have this as a full-time job. There are professionals out there on YouTube now. This is their job. This is what they're good at. This is what they do every single day. They have the best of the best equipment, the best of the best lighting, the best editing softwares. Now, I'm not saying you need to be as good as them because I don't have all of the things that they have. Definitely not. But you are going to have to level up at some point. You're probably going to have to get some lighting, a camera, a tripod, maybe some spare memory cards, all that type of stuff. Honestly, it is going to level up your content so much and just elevate your channel. I know it's expensive. I know it is. And I'm so sorry, but unfortunately, that's just life. I put off buying equipment for my channel for so long because I felt like my content was good enough. And now, using the equipment that I use now, looking back, I understand why people didn't watch my videos. They were dark, they were grey, they were rubbish. Leading on quite nicely from that, be your own critic. I watch every single one of my YouTube videos back from start to finish right before I press the upload button, and I try and watch it as a viewer. Not in the mindset of, oh, I should crop this or I should crop that. In the mindset of, I'm a viewer, I have clicked on my channel, I am a subscriber, I am watching this video. How does it make me feel from start to finish? Is there a section that's just way too long and I am bored? I am scrolling on my phone and I don't care what you're doing. Let me cut that down. Is there a section where I feel like this would be a little bit better with music? This is kind of a little bit boring. It needs something to move the story along. Okay, let me add some music in. Is there a section where I'm just sat still doing the same thing for like 25 minutes? That needs some cuts, that needs some edits, that needs something to keep the viewer engaged, some text on the screen, some zooms, whatever it is. Be your own critic. Watch all your videos back and genuinely think, if I was subscribed to my own channel, would I watch this video? And if I watch this video, would it make me want to watch another one of your videos? Or would it make me think, this girl's rubbish, on to the next? Because there's a next. There's another 10 YouTubers that they watch as well as you. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm being a little bit brutal, but I'm so sorry. This is the hard truth, guys. I feel like you might need some tough love here. This took me so long to realize. I thought my content was the best thing since sliced bread, and for so long I was like, why aren't people watching my content? It's fabulous. It was not. It was not fabulous. The narrator said it was not fabulous. It was grainy, it was blurry, it was grey, I was whispering, I wasn't speaking very loudly, there was no music, there was no edits, there was no cuts, it wasn't engaging, and it was a load of rubbish. So be honest with yourself. Is your content something that you would want to watch? What other YouTubers do you watch and why do you watch them? Why are they engaging? Why do you want to watch their content? And then do the same thing in your own content. People's attention span is very, very short these days, and rumour has it that you have 30 seconds to grab somebody's attention. So try and put that 30-second rule into practice. Use the first 30 seconds of your video to be the most engaging and captivating and chatty and charismatic as you can be, to reel your viewers in and make them want to stay for the rest of the video. Because if people click on and click immediately back off, YouTube ain't gonna like that and YouTube ain't gonna promote your video. The next thing I want to discuss is quality versus quantity. Now, I truly believe that quantity breeds quality. When I first started posting on YouTube, like I said, I thought my videos were amazing. It wasn't until I'd posted consistently for a good number of months, let's be honest, until I realized my videos actually aren't very good. And I got better and I learned and I got better at editing, I got better at filming, I got better at speaking to the camera, I got better at everything. I got better at everything. I'm not perfect, let's get that straight, I'm not perfect, but you will improve. Absolutely, you will improve. If you continuously do something, of course you're going to improve. If you take up a sport and you play once a month, are you going to get better? Probably not. If you take up a sport and you play 2-3 times a week consistently, naturally, of course, you will get better. You will get better at filming, editing, everything that's involved in YouTube. You will learn and you will grow. So I am a firm believer with this, that quantity breeds quality. At first, go for as many videos as you can do. Just reel them out, rapid fire, bam, 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 video after video after video, and just learn and grow and evolve. Once you get to a point where you really feel like you know what you're doing, you're in your groove, you're in your stride, at that point, I would then go for quality, because you can now do quality. You now know what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and you're no longer in that learning, growing, big, steep curve. At this point, you want to go for really high quality videos. Like I said, you are competing with the best of the best on YouTube. There is enough room to go around. That doesn't mean if somebody watches a creator with 10 million subscribers that they can't watch you as well. They can watch both. You have to be on form. You have to create content with good quality, good audio, good visuals, good editing, music, cuts, all of these things. Like I said, you have to be creating good content. That is the be all and end all. If somebody watches your video and it's good, they will come back. The next thing that is really worth investing your time in is learning how to optimize your videos. You could create the best video in the world. It could be so good, but if it doesn't have an optimized title, description, or thumbnail, nobody's going to click on it and nobody is ever going to know about it. You need to invest some time in creating good titles, good descriptions, and really, really clickable, engaging, clear thumbnails. Think about when you're on social media, you are scrolling, 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 scrolling. You need to do something to stop the scroll. Catch their attention, stop the scroll, and make them want to click on your video. What's going to make someone click on your video versus somebody else's? Think about what kind of video you would click on. What kind of thumbnail would you want to click on? What kind of title would you want to see? What would make you watch someone's video over anybody else's? You can do some keyword research. Just remember that YouTube is a search engine. It is owned by Google and it is a search engine. So if you were looking for a certain type of video, you wanted to see a fashion haul, for example, what would you type into the search bar? Think about what you would type in and genuinely go into YouTube and type it in. Whatever you type, use those words in your video. Speak them, use them in the title, use them in the description, use them everywhere. Put as much into that video to optimize you as much as possible for search. Don't think the work stops when you hit that upload button as well. You need to be nurturing this video. If you can find a way to improve the title, thumbnail, or description, do it. Not only that, you need to be engaging with your community after you post. You might have a really, really small community, but think about it. If someone has took the time out of their day to like or comment on your YouTube video, that is time taken from their day to comment on your video. Think about that. Think about that, and then think about the fact that you might not comment back. Comment back, reply to every single comment. These people have taken time out of their day to watch you, subscribe to you, and not only that, to comment and tell you that they liked your video. Reply to every single comment. Be nice, be kind, engage with your community, build friendships, build relationships. Be nice to these people. They are who are supporting you and they are helping you grow your channel and hopefully eventually live your dream. Without those people, you don't have a channel. Without those people, they're not watching your videos, you're not making any money, you're not posting anymore. You literally do not have a channel without those people. So don't take those comments for granted. Even if it's one comment, reply to it. Engage with these people. Find out what they want to see. What do you want to see from me next? Did you enjoy this video? Did you not like this video? How could I improve my channel? Is my visuals good? Is my audio good? Engage with your community. Your community are everything. Think about if you commented on someone else's video and they ignored you. Would you want to go back? Maybe not. Be nice to people. Be nice. The last tip that I have, and I'm sure you've heard this a million times over, consistency is key. It's true. Nothing worth having comes easy. Nothing worth having comes quickly or comes easily. YouTube is a full-time job if you want it to be. If you want this to be your hobby, go for it. Create videos that you love, create videos that you're passionate about, and genuinely use this as a creative outlet to just enjoy posting and creating content. If you want this to be a full-time job, then it is that. It is a full-time job. It's a business. Treat it like one. If you opened up a business with the intention of making money and people came into your shop and said, oh, I hate that, I wish you'd stop selling that, would you keep selling it? No, you would adapt, you would learn, you would grow, you would do something different. And it's the same with your channel. If you create content that people don't like, okay, adapt, move on, let's do something else, let's try something else, let's grow and let's make money. Businesses take years to grow, and it's the same with YouTube. If you are treating it like a business, yes, lots of people have quick growth. Yes, lots of people hit a trend, get lucky, go viral, get subscribers overnight. I understand, but that is not the majority of people. The majority of people have grafted on YouTube for years. So just find some comfort in that. If you are a year or 2 years into your journey with your channel and you're not where you want to be, things take time. Be patient, be consistent, stick to your schedule, keep doing what you're doing, and as long as you can see a slow and steady growth, you will get there. Trust me, you will get there, and we're going to do it together. We're going to get there together. Okay guys, so that is all of my tips and tricks that I wanted to share with you on how to grow your YouTube channel. I hope this has been helpful and you've learned something and you're going to go away and implement all of these tricks. Make sure that you rewind it and watch it back if there's anything that you missed, because I feel like everything is equally as important. Combining all of these things together is what is going to make your channel grow. Don't just take one thing from this. It takes a lot of work. It really, really does. So combine all of these tips and tricks, do everything on your next video and see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it all the way to the end, you've made it this far, guys, please go and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, we're in this together. We're both trying to grow our channels. So please go and find that subscribe button and give it a little tap. Comment down below any questions. I'd be more than happy to help you if I can. And let me know if you've enjoyed this video, because I definitely have more YouTube growth type videos that I could film. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.